Ever since I was little, I loved notebooks. If you love notebooks like me, then you know how everything from the cover to the spine to the weight and feel, even style of the paper really determines how you will use your notebook and how much it will inspire you to fill its pages. I'm also left-handed, so that brings on a whole lot of other criteria that makes it really hard to find the perfect notebook. I have a ton of random notebooks for all different things, and it became too much for me to take them all with me. How do you guys feel about calling something a diary versus a journal? Because I feel like when people say that it's a diary, it's somehow this really girly teenage angst thing. But then somehow when you say a journal or a notebook, it sounds a little bit more adult. I don't know. It all means the same thing, right? Today I want to share with you my Midori Traveler's Notebook. Midori is a Japanese brand that I first discovered last year when I was searching for the perfect notebook.
Oh, it's so interesting to have seen so many pictures and things of this thing, and then to actually have to be holding one now.
Turns out that this notebook has a huge cult following. It's not because this notebook is super fancy, it's actually quite simple. It's just a leather cover with a few strings. The true uniqueness is how customizable it is. The leather binding holds in multiple inserts that you can carry at one time. On top of all that, the notebook doesn't have a spine, so my left hand doesn't really get in the way. I also added more strings to the back of mine, so it's really easy for me to take inserts in and out and change them when I want to. It's crazy, Sean and I went to Japan. We went to the Narita airport, which is where Midori has their main shop. After our trip, I discovered Midori, and I was so upset because we were there in Japan in that airport, and I didn't know anything about it. And it kind of sucks when you find out about something after you were there, but I guess we just have to go back again. Midori and a lot of independent sellers on Etsy sell different insert options for whatever type of paper that you need. I also like being able to make my own inserts for whatever paper that inspires me at the moment, and there's a lot of free templates online that can also help you do that. I thought this would be a perfect time at the beginning of the year to change out my calendar for 2017. This one is Midori, and this one is a Melissa Jung. I had this graph paper cardstock, so I wanted to use it as a cover for the graph paper inside. Sean also has one. I have a personal size and he has a passport size. I love his. His has aged really nicely because he carries it in his back pocket, so it gets a lot of wear and tear. It's really great quality leather as well. I love how it scuffs and ages through wear and tear, and it just becomes a true symbol of how uniquely yours it is, and representation of how you have used it and it's become yours and you've traveled with it. That is not a scuff mark, that is a dirt mark, which I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I want that there. Can't wait to see what our Midori Traveler notebooks look like in another year. They smell good? Hi.